The words aren't hard. Ya la la la, ya la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Can you clap? Ya la la. Let's fill this room with song. It'll warm it up.
La la la
ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome, especially to the little ones. This beautiful morning. I'm Rabbi Tara Feldman.
I'm Mayor Feldman, Rabbi Mayor.
And what we need from you most this morning is just to create joy. Of course, there's a lot that will inherently be here. Little one noise is fine. It's great. It's necessitated. But please, everyone has a siddur in front of you. You can pick it up, and we'll let you know where you are. If you don't know where you are, probably just turn the page, and you'll find it. When we get to the Torah service, we have Chumashim, a Torah commentary. You can follow along. That's just next to the door in the back. And don't be too well behaved, okay? Beautiful. Let's begin with Matovu on page 74.
74.
Matovu, Matovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael. Matovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael. V'ani berov chastecha, ahavo beitecha, Eshtachave elecha kodshecha be'yiratecha. Matovu, Matovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael. Matovu, Matovu, We have the best view in the house, I promise. Totally. Okay, we're beginning our series of morning blessings on page 76. And you know, once you have a kid, you realize how complicated mornings can be. There's so much stuff. And it's so physical. There's so much physical stuff. But yes, that's the miracle of, it's a blessing of a child, but really the blessing of existence is having maybe the challenge some mornings, but also the opportunity of entering into our bodies. Taking a breath. Take a breath. You're here. Maybe there's something that's being a little cranky, but you made it and you look great. So let's bless the miracle of blinking and swallowing and breathing, the miracle of new life, or of life that's new every morning.
Page 76.
In the middle. We'll start with the English. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who formed the human body with skill, creating the body's many pathways and openings. It is well known before your throne of glory that if one of them be wrongly opened or closed, it would be impossible to endure and stand before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals all flesh, working wondrously. Baruch atah Adonai, rofeh chol basar, umafli la'asot.
On page 78, we have this prayer for our soul. We'll sing it, the first line of it. Elohai neshama shenatata bi. Dear God, this soul that you implanted inside me, within me, Tehorahi. She, the soul, is pure. And it's actually a powerful thing that we know it on a certain intellectual level. Whether we live it is a different question. How do we feel about ourselves every day when we wake up? Do I really give my soul the credit, this incredible, extraordinary, profound purity that it is when I wake up every morning? Or does some mistake I made yesterday, something I did or didn't do, make me feel like, make me forget this morning that soul of mine is so profoundly pure? This prayer is the antidote to, some other religion has this idea of original sin. This is the antidote to that. This is the original idea that it's pure every day, and today is an opportunity to reveal that beauty. So, Elohai neshama.
Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorai. Try it. Let's do that again. Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorai. Ata berata, ata yetzarta, ata nefachta bi, ve'ata mishamra bekirbi. Elohai, Elohai, neshama.
First line.
Shenatata bi tehorai. Continuing on page 80.
So, our rabbis, our sages teach that every day we're supposed to say 100 blessings, 100 wows a day. 100 wows a day. How many do we offer? How many times a day do you say wow? Come on, anybody? I don't know. There's no wrong answer. Well, there actually is. One is a bad answer. According to the rabbis, less than 100 is you're not there. All right, so think about how many times a day you say wow in some formula, in some manner, we know that the beginning of wow as Jews is Baruch Atah Adonai. That's the beginning of the way wow sounds.
And actually, I think in the first versions of the Siddur, it was just like some guiding notes. Like, start with that and see what you're going to fill in. Right? And we've made it, things ossify and you need something codified and you need a guide map. But really, this is just supposed to be prompts. So, think about a wow from your week. One wow.
That's a tweet. Wow.
Okay.
Page 80. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. And now the English. Who has given the mind the ability to distinguish day from night. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Who opens the eyes of the blind. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Who frees the captive. Offer the Amen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Who lifts up the fallen. Amen. 82.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech
haolam. Who stretches the earth over the waters. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Who strengthens our steps.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Who clothes the naked.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Who gives strength to the weary.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
Who removes sleep from the eyes and slumber from the eyelids. Amen. 84.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
Who made me in the image of God. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Who has made me free.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
Who has made me a Jew, or whatever spiritual path I follow. Amen, amen.
We mean that. Baruch
Baruch
atah
atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who girds Israel with strength. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
who crowns Israel with splendor. Amen.
Baruch
86.
atah Adonai Eloheinu melech
haolam,
who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to engage with words of Torah.
Amen.
And don't worry, the baby crying is a word of Torah. She can be in here. Don't worry about it. Actually, let's turn back a page, 85. We're thinking about what it means to enter into the covenant. And we've just offered a word of blessing for the study of Torah.
This week's Parsha, when we have Mount Sinai, we're thinking about covenant. Go on.
And in every baby naming, we do as well.
True. That's a good point.
So this is a beautiful poem about what it means to enter into a Jewish covenant. Let's offer it responsively. I'll begin and we'll go back and forth. I am a Jew because the faith of Israel demands no abdication of my mind.
I am a Jew because the faith of Israel requires all the devotion of my heart.
I am a Jew because in every place where suffering weeps, the Jew weeps.
I am a Jew because at every time when despair cries out, the Jew hopes.
I am a Jew because the word of Israel is the oldest and the newest.
I am a Jew because Israel's promise is the universal promise.
I am a Jew because for Israel, the world is not completed. We are completing it.
I am a Jew because for Israel, humanity is not created. We are creating it.
I am a Jew because Israel places humanity and its unity above the nations and above Israel itself.
I am a Jew because above
humanity, image of the divine unity, Israel places the unity which is divine. We continue now with Psalm 150. Hallelujah, page 100. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Let's hear you. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, El Birkat Hallelujah, Birki Hauzon. Hallelujah, Hallelu kerov kulo. Hallelu, hallelu, hallelu. Hallelu, hallelu, hallelu. Hallelu, hallelu, hallelu. Hallelu, hallelu, hallelu. Hallelu, b'teik hashofar. Hallelu, b'never b'chinor. Hallelu, b'tov u'machor. Hallelu, b'minim be'ugav. Hallelu, hallelu, hallelu. Hallelu, hallelu, hallelu. Hallelu, 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 b'tziltzilei shama, hallelu, b'tziltzilei truah, kol hanshama ti'alel yam, hallelu, hallelujah. Last time. Hallelu, 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 hallelu. Okay, we're awake. That was the warm-up. Now the service begins. We rise for Baruch Hu, page 108. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Continuing on page 111. In the beginning, even then, a new light was sown for the righteous together, a promise that your light would become the catalyst, first for order and then for hope. Author of language and light, help us to use words as you have, to cast light into dark waters, to draw out justice and truth. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer HaMe'orot. And we continue on page 112.
How deeply you have loved us, Adonai our God, gracing us with surpassing compassion together, on account of our forebears whose trust led you to teach them the laws of life. Be gracious to us, teaching us as well. O merciful one, have mercy on us by making us able to understand and discern, to heed, learn, and teach, and lovingly to observe, perform, and fulfill all that is in your Torah, right there below in the Hebrew. V'ha'erenenu b'toratecha v'dabek libeinu b'mitzvotecha v'yachel levaveinu le'ahava u'lira et shemecha v'lo nevosh v'lo nikalem v'lo nikashel le'olam לשם קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו נגילה ונשמחה נגילה ונשמחה בשועתך והביאנו לשלום מארבע כנפות הארץ ותוליכנו קוממי לארצנו כי אל פועל ישועות אתם ובנו בחרת וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול סלע באמת להודות לך ויחדך באהבה ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה.
114 Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam
Please be seated. 116. Please be seated.
You may be seated. 116.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
On 117, a reading that's particularly beautiful for this Shabbat Yitro. Let's do it responsively. I'll begin. If we can hear the words from Sinai, then love will flow from us, and we shall serve all that is holy with all our intellect and our passion and all our life.
If we can serve all that is holy, we shall be doing all that humans can to help the rains to flow, the grasses to be green, the grains to be golden like the sun, and the rivers to be filled with life once more.
All the children of God shall eat, and there will be enough. But if we turn from Sinai's words and serve only what is common and profane, making gods of our own comfort or power, then the holiness of life will contract for us, and our world will grow inhospitable.
Into our passion and our intellect, and bind them as a sign upon our hands and eyes. Let us write them in the mezuzot upon our doors, and teach them to our children.
Together, let us honor the generations that came before us, keeping the promise
for those yet to be.
The bottom of page 118.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. מי כמוך is on page 122. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. שירה חדשה שיבחו גאולים, לשמך על שפת הים, יחד כולם הודו, והמליכו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. La 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la la.
125 at the bottom. Prayer invites God's presence to suffuse our spirits, God's will to prevail in our lives together. Prayer may not bring water to parched fields,
nor
mend a broken bridge, nor rebuild a ruined city. But prayer can water an arid soul, mend a broken heart, rebuild a weakened will. We rise, we're on 124.
Adonai sefatai tiftach upi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise.
126.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה.
128.
אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחייך הכל, אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בגבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל.
130.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו. אדיר אדירנו אדוני, אדוננו מה אדיר שמך בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו ומלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור. הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue on our own, praying the Amidah, seated or standing, either with the words on the following pages or the meditations of your heart. When you're through, we'll all join and be seated on 142.
Shalom Limrama.
142 at the bottom.
Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimroma Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel Ve'imru Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, hi la 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 la, ya la 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 hi la, ya la 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 la.
Can't hear you.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la hi la la, ya la la la.
Okay, we've arrived at our Torah service, the prelude to our baby blessing, in which our baby blessing will be unfolded. So, don't worry, no pressure. It's not about mitzvah yet. So, opening the ark, it's my honor to call up Aunt and Uncle Joanna Melnick and James McNeil. And our Torah holders this morning will be Michelle. Come on up if I called your name. So Joanna and James opening the ark, Aunt Michelle holding a Torah, and our beloved temple member Martha Hirsch, come on up and you'll be holding an additional Torah. We are all going to rise. We are on page 244.
Ein kamocha va'Elohim Adonai ve'ein kema'asecha Malchutecha malchut kol olamim u'memshaltecha bechol dor v'ador Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai yimloch le'olam ha'ad Adonai oz le'amo yitein Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom Al-harachamim heitiva v'rtzoncha et Zion Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim Ki lecha levad batachnu Melech Elam v'nisa Adon olamim
246.
Ki mitzion tetzei Torah Ki mitzion tetzei Torah Udevar Adonai miYerushalayim
248.
Baruch Shenatan Torah Baruch Shenatan Torah Le'amo Yisrael B'kedushato
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael
Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Galul Adonai iti, uneromema Shemo yachdav. So you're going to come down and go. Oops, be careful.
Lecha Adonai הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח והאור. כי כה בשמיים ובארץ, כי כה בשמיים ובארץ, לך אדוני מלך לא יינשא לך לראש. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו לקודשו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו לקודשו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. מי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו לקודשו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו לקודשו. Help me out. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו לקודשו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו לקודשו.
Thank you. The Chumashim are right there towards the back of the chapel. We are going to be reading Aseret HaDibrot, Parsha Yitro, beginning on page 441, chapter 19 of Exodus. Chapter 20 of Exodus. Page 441 if you have the book. Ben, it's not that book, it's this one.
The big heavy one.
Big heavy one, the red one. Right back there.
And for the honor of the first Aliyah, calling up the Rosses, Sharon and Phil, who do so much to help us be students of Torah in so many ways, besides showing up for Torah study each and every Shabbat morning, but all our adult ed and so much more that we don't see behind the scenes, keeping us afloat.
Baruch Adonai Baruch
Baruch leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Baruch leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. וידבר אלוהים את כל הדברים האלה לאמור, אנוכי אדוני אלוהיך אשר הוצאתיך מארץ מצרים מבית עבדים. לא יהיה לך אלוהים אחרים על פניי. לא תעשה לך פסל וכל תמונה אשר בשמיים ממעל ואשר בארץ מתחת ואשר במים מתחת לארץ. לא תשתחווה להם ולא תעבדם, כי אנוכי אדוני אלוהיך אלקנה פוקד עוון אבות הבנים על שילשים ועל ריבעים לשונאי, ועושה חסד לאלפים לאוהבי ולשומרי מצוותי.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu et Torat emet v'chayei haolam achal mitulchenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Thanks for all the Torah you teach in so many ways. And for the second Aliyah, it's our honor to call up all the grandparents of beautiful Jenna Rose. So come on up. Violet Avameyer. Am I pronouncing your last name right?
Come on, grandparents. Come
Great. And Robert Melnick and Rebecca Mastel. Ya'amdu Simcha bat Esther v'Michael v'Ruven ben Miriam v'Lebo v'Rivka bat Chaim v'Elva What's your mom's name? Rebecca, what's your mom's name? Anne. The Anne. La Aliyah Shnia.
We'll be continuing on verse 7. Baruch et Adonai.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Ba'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Ba'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
As there's a custom for rising for the Ten Commandments, let me ask everyone to rise. We're in verse 7 if you're following along. Please rise. Exactly. Amen. Lo tisa et shem Adonai Elohecha lashav. Keep singing. Ki lo yenakeh Adonai et asher yisa et shemo lashav zachor et yom hashabat lekodsho sheshet yamim tavod vasita kol melachtecha b'yom hashvi shabbat l'Adonai Elohecha lo taseh chol melacha ata uvincha uvitecha Avdecha ve'amatecha uvemtecha v'gercha asher bisharecha ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz et hayam ve'et kol asher bam vayanach bayom hashvi'i al ken perach Adonai et yom hashabbat vayikadsheu כבד את אביך ויתימך למען יאריכון ימיך על אדמה אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך. לא תרצח, לא תנאף, לא תגנוב, לא תענה ברעך עד שקר, Lo tachmod beit re'echa. You're helping me. Lo tachmod eshet re'echa v'yavdo v'yamato v'shoro v'chamoro v'chol asher l're'echa.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
And the commandment to honor your parents was just read. Everyone's paying attention, I'm sure. And want to acknowledge really John's presence here at this moment. We stood, the last time I spoke to him was right here, and I feel his presence.
Yaakov Baruch is very much here right now. His blessing, his Baruch is here. His patriarchal presence is here. His brilliance, his heart, his generosity, his love of his sons and his children, his love of the Jewish people, and his love of Judaism are all right here, right now. And let us say thank you to you, Baruch, Yaakov Baruch ben Shulam Zisha, for the precious gifts that you've given us, the gifts that we live with, we feel every moment, every day of our lives. May you know, as you smile down upon us, how blessed we are and how much we carry you with us every day. Let us say, Amen.
May be seated. And before the most important aliyah, we're taking just a little teaching break.
Exactly. I want to, so we've just completed the 10 Commandments. Just this is a pop quiz. And I'm sure that I can't prove the claim I'm going to make. But what's the most often violated of the 10 Commandments? What's the most often violated of the 10 Commandments? I don't know. Just think out loud. What? Oh, honor thy parents. Great. I mean, not great, but okay, good. I mean, it's an answer. Ina, yeah. What's your name? Paul. Yeah, Ina. Coveting others. Right. Okay. Yes. Anybody else? Profaning Shabbat, not honoring Shabbat. Okay, that's all of those are good answers. Yes, John. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Do you have a certain way of interpreting that is broader than? Okay, it's all right. Just wanted to know. Coveting is a form of. Okay, but I want to offer you an answer that a teacher of mine has offered, which is that the most common commandment that's violated is lo tignov. Do not steal. How so? Because basically each of these, a form of coveting. Coveting is a form of stealing the dignity from someone. Bearing false witness is a form of stealing a person's their dignity, their essence, the truth. You're robbing them of the truth of who they are. You shall not steal. That's the literal one. Do not commit adultery. You are stealing so much from an individual, from a family essence, a family identity, a family truth. Clearly, murder. You shall not is the stealing, the taking of one's life. Even Shabbat. It's interesting. Don't steal. Someone say that by not having some amount of Shabbos in our lives is to actually take something holy from God and take something holy from ourselves. All right, that's enough. I'm not really trying to convince you, although in my lawyer life I tried to do this kind of thing. Anyway, I think all the answers are compelling and there's a truth to them. But when I learned this some time ago, I thought it was a wonderful idea. I love the singing. Okay, third aliyah, last aliyah.
I think also one connection to having a child is, there is in the traditional world, there's this idea that when you have a firstborn son, you actually repay the priest a certain amount, the Kohen. But we thinking about this ritual, it's really about saying that to be gifted with a child is the ultimate. It's not stealing, but we owe gratitude for the rest of our lives for that, and to acknowledge that utter miracle is so important. So, calling Laura and Ben up. Board book can come too. Everything can
Any
come.
toys? Any?
Come on up for the third aliyah. Ya'amtu Esther bat Simcha v'Ruven v'Binyamin Zayin Ruven ben Yaakov Baruch Verivka La'aliyah Shlishi.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. We're on verse 15. V'chol ha'am ro'im het hakolot. They saw the sounds. V'et halapidim. V'et kol hashofar. V'et hahar ashen. Vayera ha'am v'ya'anu. Vayamdu merachok. Vayomru el Moshe taberata imanu v'nishma'a v'yidaber imanu Elohim pen namut. Vayomer Moshe elam al tira'u, don't be scared, ki leva'avor nasot etchem Elohim uba'avur tieh yirato al pnechem levilti techeta'u v'ya'amod ha'am merachok u'Moshe nigash el ha'arafel asher sham ha'elohim.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Emet V'chayei Olam Natan B'tochenu. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
So
I'm going to put it in here.
So Jenna's Hebrew name is Yael Miriam. Jenna's first Hebrew name is Yael. This is after Jenna's grandfather John, or Yaakov. Grandpa John got to spend 8 months with Jenna before he passed away. These were probably some of the most special days of his life. He adored Jenna and could never stop telling her how beautiful she was. He loved singing her songs in his deep voice. He loved babysitting for Jenna and taking her for long walks. Jenna's grandpa John was loving, hardworking, ambitious. He loved his family and would create special memories that his kids will always treasure, like family vacations and all of those days spent sailing together on the boat, which her grandpa John loved to do. Luckily, Jenna was able to go sailing with him this past summer, and we can't wait to show her these pictures when she's older because it was such a wonderful memory. He had so much to teach Jenna, and Jenna had so much to learn from him. Jenna's grandpa John was so excited for Jenna's baby naming, and it breaks every single one of our hearts that he was taken away from us too soon and is not here with us today. But even though he's not here physically, he's here in our hearts, and that's how Jenna will get to know her grandpa John. We will tell her stories, show her photos and videos. And now her Hebrew name, Yael, will also remind her of her grandpa John and the special man he was in the years to come. Jenna's middle Hebrew name is Miriam. This is after Jenna's great-grandmother Mary, whose Hebrew name was also Miriam. I was lucky to have my grandma Mary in my life for almost 30 years. She had a way of making every single one of her grandchildren feel so loved, so important, and so special. She had such pride in our family and would just glow whenever we were together. Some of my greatest memories from my childhood are visiting my grandmother in Florida, waking up on the sofa bed, sitting around talking to her in the kitchen before breakfast, then spending the day together at the pool. Grandma Mary was loving, accepting, and gentle. From what I hear, she was the life of the party when she was younger, but I know firsthand that she continued to be the life of the party as she got older, dancing on the dance floor while wearing heels well into her 90s. I wish Jenna had the opportunity to meet her, but in the stories we share of her, I know Jenna will get to know her kindness and her spirit.
I know my Grandma Mary would have loved Jenna so much and made her feel as special as she made me feel. The name Miriam will remind her of her great-grandmother Mary and the special woman she was in the years to come.
That's masterful parenting and masterful speaking all at once. I remember very well your Ofrov and just thinking, wow, what an incredible couple. And just sort of see the beginnings of the fruits of this beautiful partnership is amazing. Why don't we actually come down so folks can see you? Okay. But before that, let's touch her little hand to the Torah. I'm going to open it up. See if she'll have it. She might not. It might be good. Look. Okay, come on down so people can see you. And let's actually have the grandparents come up and stand on either side. So come right here in the smack dab in the center. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's get the whole, the more the merrier. So come close in a huddle. It's not a lineup. It's a huddle. So there's this. It's Shabbat Yitro. We just read the Ten Commandments, and our people were actually, doing that the entire way through the wilderness, even at the base of Mount Sinai. A little kvetching. But there's this great midrash where God's about to give the Torah, and God says, well, who's going to be our guarantor? Like, I don't know if I can give it to you. How do I know that it's worth the trust? Ooh, the ant. So, and Moses says, our patriarchs will be the guarantor because we have Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. That's why you should give us the Torah. And God says no. And then Moses says, well, maybe because, the puffs. And Moses says, well, I know you should give us the Torah because there's going to be really wise rabbis that are going to come after. And God says, no, I'm not going to give you the Torah. And then finally someone is smart enough to say, oh, because of our kids. Our children will be our guarantors. And then God gives the Torah. And the puffs are fine. So this beautiful name, Yael, Miriam, Yael is like to ascend, to rise up. So I'm thinking of the teaching and healing that you do, how you lift other people up in so many ways. And Miriam is the one who found water, not in a sailboat, but in the desert. Really means mistress of the sea. So I'm thinking of your love of the natural world, your love of the water and travel. May she fill your lives with even more adventure and laughter. And, Miriam danced at this parting of the sea. It was a moment of cosmic wonder. So may, the wonder of parenthood and of watching this beautiful child blossom bring that micha mocha into your life always. And so now we're all going to stand and we're going to raise a talit over their head. This was the talis used at your wedding, I believe. So we kind of need people holding up corners.
Face each other, and they're going to be under the talit. You guys take this side.
A chuppah.
I'm the shortest one here, so.
Awesome.
Raise it up. Raise it up. Awesome.
May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob and Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel and Leah, bless this mother, Laura Elizabeth, Leora Esther, Bat Simcha Reuven, and this father, Benjamin Reuven, Binyamin Reuven, Ben Rivka Yaakov Baruch, and their daughter, Jenna Rose. Jenna Rose's name among the people Israel shall be Yael Miriam, Bat Leora Esther, Binyamin Reuven. Merciful God, grant that this child will grow to maturity and good health and mind. May she be a sensitive human being, a caring daughter, woman, and mother. May she always help clean up. May she be spared the ravages of war and violence and the bitterness of hatred and prejudice. May she be blessed and be a blessing to all who love her, to the people Israel, and to humanity. May she be blessed with long life, surrounded by her beloved family. May her parents find wisdom and length of days to raise their daughter to the study and practice of Torah, to deeds of compassion and righteousness, and to witness her achievements of love fulfilled. And we say together, Amen. There was actually a massive rainbow over our synagogue, I think it was 2 days ago, so it was a portent of this beautiful naming. And let's now wrap the talit around Mama and Papa and Baby, just down around the shoulders. And we'll give our people's most ancient blessing and invite you to send your blessings this way.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha Yaher Adonai panav v'elecha v'yichuneka Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Mazal tov. Mazel tov and siman tov and mazel tov and mazel tov and siman tov, mazel tov and siman tov. Yehelanu, 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 Olecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, yehelanu, Olecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, yehelanu, Olecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, yehelanu, Olecho Yisrael. You may be seated when you're ready. Now, while the Torah is still open before us, we take a moment to channel some of the love of this moment towards people in our lives in need of love and healing. Our Misha Berach prayer can be found on page 253. Bring those names into your heart. Someone in need of healing of any kind. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Lehavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. So we didn't warn them in advance, but I'm going to invite the Kupferbergs to come up, Ina and Mark, to offer prayer both for our congregation and our nation. We're on page 258, and we've got it up here, guys, so don't worry about the page.
Our prayer for the congregation is always offered by a congregant, and in the best case scenario, someone who makes a difference here. In this case, Ina, you spend, Ina has multiple full-time jobs. One of them is here at Temple Beth-El, and the work and wisdom and wonder that you that you do and strive to bring here at Beth-El is precious and priceless.
I try.
And Mark, you're not too bad either. We love you both.
Source of all being, may the children of this community learn these passions from us: love of Torah, devotion in prayer, and support the needy. May we guide with integrity, and may our leadership be in your service. May those who teach and nourish us be blessed with satisfaction, and may we appreciate their time and their devotion. Bless us with the fruits of wisdom and understanding, and may our efforts bring fulfillment and joy.
Amen, amen.
O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit. Amen.
Amen.
And the prayer for the state of Israel, Avinu Shebashamayim, on page 259.
Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Barech, Barech, Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Tzmichat Gulateinu. Hagen aleha, bevrat chastecha, ufros alea, sukat shelomecha. Avinu, Avinu, shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Ushlach hocha v'amitcha l'rashea sareha v'yotzea v'taknim b'etzah tova milvanecha v'taknim b'etzah tova milvanecha. Avinu, Avinu, shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, shebashamayim,
Tzur Yisrael v'goalo.
V'natata shalom ba'aretz, v'simchat olam yoshveha. V'nomar amen.
One last time.
Avinu, Avinu, shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo.
Ben, your mom shared that after birthright you were considering the IDF, but I'm glad you came back. maybe that's an urban legend. Okay. We now raise and dress the Torah, and for that honor, for the raising, calling up Uncle David Melnick, and for Glila, the dressing of the Torah, Adam and Chris. I'll meet you right down there for the dressing of the Torah. So David, come on up, and we will rise when the Torah rises.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי עוני ביד משה. יאללה לה 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 יאללה לה יאללה לה יאללה לה 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 יאללה לה לה יאללה la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya 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 la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la what page la la ya la la ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 la.
And turning to page 256, we continue standing as we return the Torah to the ark. Eitz Chaim Hi.
Eitz Chaim hi למחזיקים בה ותומיה מאושן דריה תחנם בכל נתיבותיה שלום השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה חדש ימינו כקדם. Thanks, guys.
Continuing with Aleinu on page 282.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
287.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
You may be seated. course, naming and Torah and every single Shabbat is a moment for memory. So we're thinking of those in our own community who we've lost recently, just this past week, Arnold Glazer. And if you hear the name of anyone who you've come to remember, please rise when you hear the name and remain standing. Also lost this week, Lucille Allen and Joe Render. And in the past 30 days, Miriam Moore and Chuck Kaufman. The Yordzites this Shabbat for Bertram Berger, David Blumstein, Edith Brilloff, Francois Chapwick, Isaac Grebelkees, Joan Harf, Harriet Kupferberg, Ilya Levitas, Alex Lieberman, Zoya Leveeva, Anna Jacobs, Cyrus Mayer, Fanny Parmit, Herbert Parmit, Lillian Schneider, Leon Schwartz, Edwin Steiner, Dorothy Tilker, Fritzi Walder, Emmanuel Levin, and Ellen Abramowitz. Any other names for Kaddish?
Let's rise as a community. Page 294.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ויאמרו אמן. May the one who creates harmony and peace on high bring healing and peace to us, moving from moments of sadness to moments of simcha. And we say one last time, Amen. And so, for Motzi and Kiddush, let's just have you guys, because I know you can balance a toddler and a Kiddush go. We are on page 300. Maybe we'll come down there. Page 300. Vishamru. Wait, let me just get the book so they have it in big print. One second. Got it. Vishamru. 1, 2, 3. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We're going to... You got my key? You're a miracle worker. Oh my gosh, he's amazing. Thank you, Shai, for being here. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Didn't want to deprive you of the view. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש שבת וינפש ושמרו בני ישראל
Israel et Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
על כן ברך אדוני את יום השבת ויקדשהו. סברי.
לחיים.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם.
בורא פרי הגפן.
L'chaim, drink up if you want. It's not a great vintage, but it works.
It's the best vintage.
A beautiful metaphor, as our wonderful resident Mohelet, Dr. Greenbaum likes to teach. That this is a perfect metaphor for a child. We're given the raw material, and then we have to make it into something beautiful. Although you started with something beautiful, I think. But Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Tear a little piece. I don't know if you can have it, but you can. Okay, well, let's close with Adon Olam. I'm not sure what page it's on.
300. I think it's 300. I cannot. 321. 321.
Adon Olam Asher Malach בטרם כל יציר נברא בחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא ויחרי ככלות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה בתפארה והוא אחד ואין שני להמשילו להכירה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית בלא העוז והמשרה והוא אלי וחי גואלי וצוחק לי בעת צרה והוא ניסי ומנוס לי מנת כוסי ביום אקרא. Last verse. בידו עתיד ברוכי בעת אישן והעירה ועם רוחי גליעתי אדוני לי ולא יירא.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Thank you, Shai. It means so much to the family that you're here.
Oh, you are beautiful.
If you can put your sidurim back where you found them, your prayer books, that would be awesome.
Beautiful. You've done some amazing work. Keep up the good work.